set, so let's suck that. You fuck.
Oh, Lord. This is good stuff. Just remember, folks, you don't have to be a professional to do this.
It goes, I thought.
But it helps.
Oh, she told me where it is.
Anything does go.
She told me where it is. Go into my office, like,
all right, go.
by my area. No, here, go get it.
What do you want me to do?
Go get her whiskey.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, we're doing something. I'm taking her phone with me. Take promiscuous photos. Is this an iPhone? In olden days, a glimpse of
God, 6.
stocking was looked on as something
Get a Diet Coke, too.
Yes, please.
Anything goes.
Oh, Lord.
See what our theme song is? Exactly
right.
what happened. It's hotter than a hook.
Are you ready for your reading?
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. So get ready to go. Hold on. Ah, yes. Anything goes. Welcome in. This is 216 The Net.
Cheers.
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 And, of course, this is Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones.
Woo!
We've got a full house here in
Oh,
the studio. We've got a full house out of the studio. And we've got absolutely one of my favorite people in the whole world on here as well. And
Thank you so much.
That is going to be our good friend, Kevin Santapadre.
Woo!
Kevin Santapadre, welcome to 216 The Net.
Oh.
That's a drink for y'all.
Hey, can you explain why we're drinking?
No.
We can't?
All right. Kiki,
Oh,
how
okay.
are you?
Hi,
All right.
Kiki.
Welcome in.
Hi, KK.
All right. So let's just go around the horn before we get to Kevin. Of course, you're going to see co-host Dawn Bremer. Of course, she's Bremer. I'm Jones. That over there is Derek Bear. I recognize him from such shows as the Bear Facts on Guns and the Dream Home Experts. Up there in the upper right-hand corner. Keith,
Can you mute your phone, Keith?
is this your first
Sorry,
time
I
on the radio?
apologize, guys.
Is this
Hold
the
on,
first
I
time on the radio?
apologize.
God, this
Sorry.
guy, huh?
Sorry.
That,
Get the baby down.
my God, that's
Sorry.
all right. So in the Slipstream Studios, also an affiliate with 216 The Net, is our good friend Mike Krejci. Mike, good evening.
Good evening.
And of course, the producer that runs behind the scenes for the Dream Home Experts, the guy, the one, the only, Vic Mala.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Vic, how are you, man?
Doing good, Kent.
There you go. Speak
Good to
up
be
into the
here.
microphone. The people on the radio want to hear you. We
Yeah,
only
well,
have
good to be here.
600,000 listeners.
And of course, the guy
Fantastic.
walking around giving you a little bit of vertigo. That's going to be the guy.
Wait, does this guy sit?
No. This guy is part of the Dream Home Experts and the grilling somethings.
Smoking Griddle Boys.
Smoking Griddle Boys. And
Sorry, I apologize.
that's Keith Wilmoth. Keith, how
I
are you?
was working very hard today. I was doing a lot of stuff, but I was late. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you made it. That's what counts, man.
If it's any consolation, you look like shit. All right.
You're making everybody else look good.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he does for a living. And Kevin, if you recall, a few months ago,
Yep.
Back in May, early May, we had Kevin Santapadre here on 216 The Net. And he is walking the Pacific Crest Trail.
Yes.
So he's walking from Mexico to Canada, and he's doing it to raise awareness for child pediatric cancer.
Correct.
Right?
Wow, that's awesome, dude.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. How many miles is that
That's
again,
great.
Kevin, for those people who don't know how to do math?
Or listen to our show, Vic.
So the whole trail is 2,650 miles long, and I'm raising $1 a mile, which I've already hit my goal, but the more donations that
Now we're
come
going for
in,
two.
the better.
That's right. That's right. And tell me, how long ago did you start?
I started back on May 15th, so today is day 81.
Day 81.
Wow.
And it's not like it's
That's
cold
awesome.
outside. It's hot.
Well, you get up in the mountains, it's chilly.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's definitely parts that he's hitting. Like,
Why don't we ask him how the weather is,
Yeah.
guys? Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, how's the weather?
Oh, great question.
as opposed to no.
It is really hot. Today is like the third straight day that it's been in triple digits here in Oregon. So I actually have not been hiking the last few days just because it has been literally too hot to hike. Tomorrow is going to be the same thing. So taking tomorrow off too because
So where are you staying instead?
I'm actually crashing on the couch of another hiker who opened up his house here in Ashland for myself and a few other hikers.
That's great. That's pretty
Wow.
impressive.
Now,
Little
here's the
community.
most
That's nice.
here's the most impressive thing, I think. Ashley Rose, how are you? Welcome aboard. Thanks for getting caught in the net here at 216 the net.
Yeah, baby.
All right. So I don't know why
I have no
Keith's not
idea what's
drinking.
going on.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So the interesting thing
You
is,
look
and
like you need a drink.
I think, yeah, he does. The best thing about this entire
Go get a beer, Keith. Go get a beer.
the best thing about this entire journey, I think, is your beard game, Kevin. That beard is
It's impressive.
it's impressive.
Yeah, I'm actually
That's
growing my
handsome
beard
beard.
out. Guys, Dream Home Expert guys, obviously our show is on this Friday, so you haven't seen me, but I haven't shaved at all other than trimming stuff up, but I'm actually trying to grow a beard out right now, and my hair is ridiculously growing out of control as well. So I don't know what yet, but I do know that I want to donate my hair eventually in March to the kids. So we're going to try and do that. But I don't know if I can make it that long.
I mean,
Awesome. Awesome.
hello, Jen.
Another
Welcome
good
in.
call.
Thank you. And Facebook user. Really
That's usually
appreciate
Tim
you.
Santos.
Yeah.
It's usually Tim
Right.
Santosos.
The best thing is if you've ever watched the Incredibles, the little guy with the fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what your hair looks like.
Are you trying to say
Except
that I'm
except it's not red. Just looks like a bunch of flames up there, which is cool. Yeah, hey, I hear you, Kiki. Not a fan. Yeah.
Kiki's already starting to fight
Well,
me on it.
As long
Kiki, you
as-
should have given me a buzzer. I would have done it right on the show.
As long as he keeps his back hair trimmed down, we're fine. Now, we're going to go back to Kevin here because we got him just for a few minutes. But Kevin, you're trucking along, and there's been some fires out west. How has that affected your walk?
So yeah, I mean, it's affected it quite a lot. I had to jump up 300 miles from a small town called Old Sierra City all the way up to Dunsmuir, which is really unfortunate. The Dixie Fire burned over 100 miles of trail, and then with all the smoke coming from the Dixie Fire itself and another fire just north of it, the lava fire, it all just smoked out hundreds of miles that were basically impassable.
So do you
just
just walk up
because
and like realize this trail's on fire, I need to kind of turn around, or do you like or do you like is there like Facebook, like how are you following where the fires are so that obviously you don't want to make 100-mile correction, and go, well, that was the wrong way to go.
Yeah, so the PCTA, the Pacific Crest Trail Association, updates their fire closures and stuff pretty regularly, and especially when there's fires close to the trail. But there's also other websites that like Cal Fire and stuff like that. While I was going through NorCal, I would just check whenever I had service to see, and word travels through trail as well. So people up north will like pass down like, hey, there's this fire. They'll text other hikers and word will travel down. And then it's just a logistics game at that point of then planning to get around that stuff.
That is something.
So then my other big question that I have just right off the bat, and then I'll stop talking, which it never happens.
Right.
But
we can't even mute his ass.
I
From
know
here.
you can't mute me today. So shoes typically are rated for 500 miles. So you're putting 2,000 miles on your shoes. Did you bring extra shoes with you, or do you buy them, or are you just trucking through 2,000?
He didn't watch our show when we talked about this. So could you update him, please?
So sorry, my bad.
So
he's got sandals. He's acting like Jesus.
yeah,
You're walking in
yeah,
sandals.
Kent has it right. No, I'm actually just done with my second pair of shoes on trail, and I'm wearing them right now. They're pretty battered. You can see right through them. They're all ripped up and
Nikes.
everything.
I mean, they're not Nikes. But...
Yeah, so while I'm here in Ashland, I'm going to be getting my third pair of shoes, but both pairs have lasted me 700 miles of walking.
Okay. So you're in how many miles? How many miles have you logged?
Total on trail, I'm at 17.
Damn.
But then with the 300-mile jump, I've put over 1,400 miles of actual walking in.
That's awesome.
So how many more to go?
But I don't.
Like 300?
What was that?
How many more to go? Like 300 or?
Just over 900.
900. Wow. And how long is that going to take you?
Probably another 5 to 6 weeks.
Running now.
So that's what I was going to ask you. So Kevin, you have about 6 weeks left on the trail.
Yeah. So there is a section up here in Oregon that's already closed 150 miles of trail. So I have about 800 more miles of walking to get up to the border, and that should take me about 6 weeks. Oregon here is going to take about 18 days when I start going. It's very flat, and I'm crushing like 30 plus miles a day.
So your goal originally was about 17 miles a day, taking 10 days off. But now you've gotten into such a rhythm, you're cranking out 20 to 30 miles a day.
Yeah, high 20s, low 30s. I did put in a 39.5 mile day last week, which
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, seriously, we'll drink to that.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
So how do people donate to the cause? Is it on 216the.net website?
Oh, yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. Thanks, Vic. Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, Kev, my question for you is, how does it compare to that?
Wait, he just asked how you donate.
I didn't hear that.
How to donate? How do we donate to you?
So I have a GoFundMe, and I think the link should be archived somewhere, possibly.
Yeah, I'll get it. We'll
but
throw it up
it's
there.
under Kevin's PCT.
Kevin's PCT.
So I think Kent can probably pull that up and throw it in there. But
Kent's got to have it on 216the.net somewhere.
Yeah,
hey,
somewhere.
Experts, can you check?
So what did you say? Yeah, it's got to be out there.
Check your text messages when you get this.
216.
Dream Home Experts, can you text?
Apparently,
oh, that's smooth.
Dream Home Experts, please check your text messages from Derek Bear.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Derek.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Hair Bear.
That's it.
Hey, Kevin, my question, that's my new name for you right now. Kevin, my question for you is, when you first started and we talked to you a little after, you were really having some struggles. I want to know, how did you get back over that?
A lot of talking to my family and other hikers, and just taking some time. So I'm guessing you're referring to when I took a few days off in Big Bear.
Yeah, about day 15. And you were really having some struggles, and you had some people who really helped you through it. Have you had any more of those days? Has it been better?
Yeah, I really haven't had any more days like that. Ever since getting back on trail after Big Bear, it has just been such a journey, and my mindset completely shifted to just enjoying every moment, the good and the bad, and not letting it get to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the closest moment was probably accepting the fact that I had to jump 300 miles, because that was just hard because that's a big section, and but I didn't let that get to me. I've been with so many other hikers that have just helped keep me focused, and I've helped keep them focused and enjoy every moment that we're out here and embrace everything thrown at us. So it's like my mindset has just been awesome, and I'm not done yet, so I'm not ready to be done.
That's really inspirational. I mean, is that something you've always like had a calling? Is that something you do regularly, or
Keith, are you watching TV?
Journey, it's
Are
an
you
awesome
fucking
journey.
watching TV on my show? Jesus, crying out loud! Who is this guy?
Why is he on the show? Can't you just delete
I don't know
this
who
guy?
that is. He's somebody else. Who are you? What have you done with Keith?
Unbelievable.
He's had a rough day.
For all you people out there listening on the radio, one of our guests is sitting on his sofa watching. What are you watching? Sports Center? I mean, what are you watching?
So whatever.
I don't want to know.
Two small children.
You know what he's doing? He's trying to figure out how much money he's going to donate to Kevin's
There you
PCT is
go.
what he's trying to do.
Yeah, let's donate some money.
Really quick, I'm going to say this right now. Dream Home Experts will donate $100 to you guys.
Woohoo!
You and your cause. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
after the show here, so thank you, Dream Home Experts.
Now,
obviously.
I will say this: I've been walking
Nice
about.
work, dude. Very
I
nice.
said I would walk 265 miles to your 2,650 miles.
Yeah, how's
And
that going for you?
It's going really well, averaging about 2.5 miles 4 or 5 times a week. So,
And I told you I was going to help you raise money, and I did. That's all
I'm not. I'm a little bit behind you, but I'll pick it up here in August and September, and I'll make sure that by the time you're done, I'll be done.
And you come back on 21/6 the net.
Yeah.
You gotta come
Then-
in person.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, that'd be
21/6
really cool
the
to see
net,
there.
right.
Yeah, thank you.
Like how I did that, guys. You're welcome.
Well done.
Yeah,
girl. Well
I
done.
would definitely love to come into the studio and have a much longer conversation, because
Yes.
I mean I've
proper
I've
visit.
come to you from Pennsylvania and now Oregon, so
And then we'll get him in
maybe when
studio.
I'm back
I
home.
know. I really wish if you know our show is Tuesdays at 6:00. We'd love to have you on any Tuesday at 6:00.
Yeah.
We're huge fans, Kent and I. We are so proud of everything that you're doing. I can't wait till you come back and sit in studio and we get to hear stories and see photos.
One last question. We know we got you just for a brief moment. Any encounters with naked people?
But no, I
Oh.
No. Any encounters with bears?
Well, I mean, I've had encounters with both.
what you doing over there?
So wait, all right, real quick.
Like
You
I
heard it
wanna-
right here on 21/6.
want to hear your bear
Well,
story.
listen to that. Hey, if you ever want to come on our show as well, Friday
Your
night at
bear
8 o'clock.
story.
Yeah, the bear
Friday
story.
nights at 8 o'clock.
Welcome to both. Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin, what
So-
happened with your bear?
So I've encountered two bears. The first one, I was about 200 feet away, so not in complete danger. I stopped to have like a quick snack break and get some water. And there were people, like a couple switchbacks above me, because it was like in the middle of a climb. And they just started yelling, "Bear, bear, bear." And I looked down, and it was this massive brown bear that walked right in front of trail. And there were like a group of 3 hikers that were down the trail a little more and got probably within 15 feet of the bear walking right in front of the trail, like right across it.
Wow.
And he just moseyed on along, didn't care that there were hikers around.
So was it the mama or the cub?
It was a big bear.
It was a big
It
ass.
wasn't.
Mama.
Vic, I don't think you stopped and asked.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Papa bear.
Mind if I check to see if you
Okay,
have balls?
Papa bear. Okay.
Excuse me.
Female or
And
Um,
then the second bear that I ran into was in Yosemite, and I was about 2 miles from camp after like a really tough day, and I turned a corner, and there was this teenage black bear standing right in the middle of the trail, and I got like face to face with him within 15 feet myself,
What's up, buddy?
and had to like go into fight or flight mode, and I like
You fought a bear.
slowly backed up,
Oh, okay.
like backtracked, and the bear started following me as I was walking backwards until I stopped and he stopped, and we just stared at each other for a little bit before he went up onto
like,
like a
"Man,
rock.
This guy
next to
smells like
me.
shit. Because I would have pooped
Yeah, the
myself.
shower
At
at
that point,
least
like, "Whoa."
3 weeks, you know?
But
Holy
yeah, it was
shit.
Right.
it was quite
Seriously, I
interesting.
would
Honest to
shit
God.
myself.
Honest to God.
That's insane.
And folks, I want you to know too, and this is I absolutely just adore this guy, and I'll call him a kid because that's what he is. But the amazing thing is that he's out there. He doesn't have any weapons. He's maybe got bear spray, right? No
Nope.
bear spray even,
Bad
right?
breath?
And
He's got bad
and
breath.
and he's
The
doing this.
banana peels.
He's making a documentary about this the entire time. So hopefully this makes the documentary. I stopped at Ashland and talked to a bunch of idiots.
It was great. Drunken idiots.
Right. They kept drinking every time I said 216 the neck. I don't know. So, but
Well, when he's broadcasting out of a basement, he's got to expect to deal with some lowlifes.
that's right. That's right.
Hey,
there
low
you go.
lifes and the nice lady.
So we do have a question from one of our viewers and listeners. What's the new total of miles you're going to hike?
So with the 300 that I've already jumped and the 150 that is ahead of me, that takes out 450. So it'll be about 2,200 miles of actual hiking.
Wow.
So I have about 800 more miles that I actually have to traverse.
So about
on
24,
foot.
2,500. Is that right? What's that? I don't know. Yeah. 2,200.
2,200.
It's hard math.
I don't do math.
He's a banker.
Now, are
He's a banker.
you thinking about
He's a
going
great
back
kid.
and covering that ground?
I am considering it. Definitely. I would. The 150 in Oregon is that's not going to be open for
Doable,
years.
Yeah.
And then there's like 100 miles that the trail that the Dixie Fire burned. So
Wiped out.
the most of that 450 that I'll be able to get back is about 200. So when I'm done, I'm thinking about coming back down, but it's in the middle of Northern California, kind of
Yeah.
logistically hard to get to if I'm up in Seattle.
Right.
But I would love to be able to maximize the amount of miles I can do out here. And if it's 2,200, that's great. If I can get up to 2,400, even better. But all in all, this is the 2021 PCT, and it's not going to be all 2,650 for anybody. So,
Yeah.
except for the people that already finished. But
Right.
for someone like me, this is the hand that I'm dealt this year, and this is the trail I'm dealt. So
That's awesome.
Well, we're
Yeah,
so proud of you, Kevin.
Yeah.
And people who are listening, check out his Facebook page. I mean, his GoFundMe page. Please, please, please donate.
Yeah.
Please.
You
You're
are
incredibly inspirational, man, and commend you for everything you do. That's some serious walkage, and
that's cool, right?
dude, it's so awesome. First off, he's going through some of the coolest places. I lived in Oregon. I lived in Washington. There's some Yosemite. Is my brother just came back from Yosemite? He did a whole photography thing out there. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely breathtaking, and it's hot.
yeah.
What I was saying, I'm like, dude, when you're in the triple digits out
No.
there, humidity, it's not. I commend you for it. That takes a lot of gall, man. I appreciate it.
Now you know why when I say he's one of my favorite people. That's
No,
why.
for sure.
It's amazing what he's doing.
It's a tremendous journey. It's like a bucket list item, you know. It's a beautiful thing, you know.
Thanks, Jen.
Jen just donated. Thank you so much,
And
Jen.
Thank
and
you,
to be
Jen.
honest with you, like I told your dad this weekend, I'm like, this trip that you're doing, this documentary that you're making, your grandkids are going to talk about. This is something that's amazing.
It's a forever thing.
That they'll be like, oh, remember old Grandpa Santa Padre walked
Be
from
legendary.
Yeah, he'll be like, I went uphill in
Back-
both ways in the snow.
back in
you
the
didn't,
20s.
Grandpa. Watch my documentary.
back in the 20s.
Yeah,
They're like,
back in the
"Oh,
20s."
yeah, right. So, Kevin, I know you're going to want to go and get a shower and a meal, and I thank you for taking some time with us here at 216 The Net.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, thank you for having
Congratulations
me
on your
back
achievement.
on.
Check back in with us, and when you get back, yes, sir, we've got a show or 3 that we'll put you
I
on.
know.
Easily.
The Dream
I will
Home,
be
the
more
Dream
than
Home
happy.
experts will have you on. We'll have you on.
Bare facts on
Bare
guns.
facts on
survival
guns.
without a
Yep.
firearm.
Absolutely, we'll take care of you, brother. Be safe and continue to do what you're doing. And for everybody out there, it's on the screen. GoFundMe, Kevin's PCT, Pacific Crest Trail, Doc, and Pediatric Cancer. He needs to raise money for pediatric cancer. It's amazing. His best friend passed from cancer, and they buried him on his 17th birthday, on Kevin's 17th birthday. So make sure that that you're supporting them, and just you give me goosebumps, literally with what
Every
you're doing.
time.
Yeah.
We love you.
Well done, young man.
Be safe.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Kev.
And I'll definitely be in touch again.
All right, brother.
So good to see
Enjoy
you,
the
buddy.
experience.
All right, and if you're out there and you happen to draw 21-6 the net in the dirt on some mile, let us know, because
Put it in your document.
we'll make sure we give you props for it, brother.
Hey, scratch it into a rock face somewhere for us, will you?
That's it.
I should have given him a Bremer team rock to hide there.
Shut up.
He's gonna sell it.
Selfish.
Sell it.
Bye.
All right, Kevin, take
Sounds
care, buddy.
good.
We'll
You
talk to you.
told him to
Cheers.
type in 21-6 for that.
Yeah, he just
You
did. He
twat.
definitely just did that.
That's
He's like, let
right.
me plug myself real quick, but then bash other
I
people.
know. Let's
Amazing.
talk about 21-6 the net.
Amazing.
Oh,
yeah, let's
yeah.
talk about 216 that.
Mm.
All right, so guys, thanks for that. It was just it was
That
something
guy
out
was
of the blue
super cool.
that Kevin absolutely just he texted me today, said, "Hey, I might be able to get on the show today." I'm like,
Done.
"You're in,"
And you
So-
surprised me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
you would love that.
I love
did.
that.
that
I
guy.
love him.
Oh, it's
Great,
amazing.
dude.
So
Really cool. Ted, you always impress me by the caliber of people you know. Amazing.
I know.
yeah, well,
I
if
know.
you
It
ain't-
shocks us too.
I never expected that out of you, you know?
Drunks.
my dad always said, if you ain't got it, find some people who do and hang out with them. That's what I tell my kids. That's my
Sage wisdom there.
That's it. That is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we can get down to the brass tacks here with the boys of the Dream Home Experts. It's a show that airs on at noon every Friday, but goes live every other Friday at 8. And this is one of the every other Fridays here on 21-6 the net.
Yes, it is.
Indeed.
Drink
And we
Right.
are looking forward to going live this week.
Yes.
live, actual live. Yep.
And yeah, Jen, absolutely. That guy is, you want to talk about great guys, Kevin is. So,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, and many of you should know, Dream Home Experts is a show about what, guys?
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Toilets and bidets.
Talk about
Toilets,
toilets.
turlets, April
For
air.
short, really, it comes down to what it's a DIY podcast
Yeah.
that the four of us. It's an expert show. We bring in experts in different fields
Mhm.
for different things. It's really to educate homeowners. Our biggest thing is making sure that homeowners are well educated, so that when they do hire a
Twice.
contractor, well, whether it's us or not, is actually being done in a way that you're protecting yourself. A home is a very big investment, and there's a lot of contractors out there not doing the right things. And at the end of the day, we want to protect those homeowners and give them the education on there as well. And to show you some
Yeah,
DIY stuff
Christine.
as well. Because at the end of the day, Keith is doing his journey with the Smoking Griddle Boys. His food is fire. It's amazing.
It's good stuff.
It's so good.
Absolutely
Every
amazing.
single episode that he cooks for us, literally better and better. No
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
Christine,
Yeah.
thanks for tuning in, listening. Christine says, so every time when someone says
How many
216
realtors
the net,
did you hit on?
you drink?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you getting mad about
Your
it?
wish is my command.
Quit fighting. And we just said 216 the net.
Oh, sorry.
Christine did.
Hey, I need a refill.
Yeah, see, this is the way we roll here. Anything goes with Bremer and Jones.
You're on my schedule, literally. If you look right here,
Would
work
you
on
girls
my
quit?
schedule.
Jesus,
For when?
crying out loud. So the
got anyone
idea that you guys had, I'll ask Mike Krejci. Mike and I have known each other all the way back since Planet Coffee.
PC days.
PC days.
I think there's a
And
Planet Coffee logo
Yeah,
the
in
Dream
studio.
Home Expert studio.
you bet.
Yeah.
You bet. That was an expensive goddamn sign. Back in the
You were
day.
going to make it into a coffee table at one point in time.
I did, yeah, but it's hanging in the studio
looked
there.
better
So how long has this show been on 21-6 the net?
Golly.
As Dream Home experts, we've been on just this year.
Just this year.
Right.
But it is our third season.
Thank you, sir.
Under a different moniker.
It's just modified.
We wonder why we
this year.
Big's a great guy. So at the end of the day, right? We have a fully booked schedule for the entire year, which is great. We fit people in here and there to do stuff, but we actually have been getting sponsorships too, which has been really nice as well. So,
what I love about your show too is there's so many shows now. And listen, that's all I watch. I watch the Discovery Channel, DIY. That's all I watch is do-it-yourself, things of that nature. There's so many things out there and people trip up on their own projects.
Sure.
And really what the Dream Home experts talk about is you go for it, but understand you're going to call us to come in.
Well, there's things, right?
Fix it.
There's some things that you can do DIY, but like running a main service in your house or running a main sewer line in your house is probably not really a DIY kind of thing.
Right. Right.
Like there's the part that you need to hire an expert so you can make sure that things are done properly to code, so that you're not getting in trouble, and that when you flush your toilet, it doesn't come back and haunt you in the most gruesome way possible.
Can come up through your shower. Right? That's it.
So,
if you really want to know more, you can always watch the episode with Kent when he was on and he was talking about his experiences.
I only tore up the water main. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all. That's it. Just that one thing.
That was it at that time.
Epic. It was epic.
You don't become an expert.
All it takes is one.
Up in the morning, you got to make failures and misses and stuff like that as well. So
that's the only way you become an expert is failure.
That's true.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And you learn from other experts, right, in the field.
So,
and all that. So
Keith and Mike, you guys work for who?
Jay's Plumbing.
Jay's Plumbing. Out of. Give yourself a plug.
Grove.
Yeah, give yourself a plug.
What do you guys do?
We're a premium service company where we do our best to maintain and take care of our customer's house.
Yeah.
We always put drop costs down, booties. We always give options instead of ultimatums when we go out to a customer's house. We'd like to educate and let them know exactly what is going on and the best ways to fix it, from a Band-Aid to a premium way that they never have to worry about it.
That's beautiful. What area do you service?
Well, mainly the Downers Grove, pretty much all the way up and down Ogden Avenue, like Naperville to Riverside. We go northwise. North Avenue is our north border. South border is like 55.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Keith, there's nothing better than a plumber with a clean booty in your house.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man, those booties are fantastic. We got these booties that everybody honestly questions. They're like, "Oh my god, like seriously, like where did you get those? Those are so cool." They're these rubber booties. We're able to clean them. It's actually much more efficient because and cost effective because you get these slip-on booties. Yes, you use them, and now in the days of now because of COVID, you have to use them and then throw them away. Well, that's very wasteful. So now we get to use these ones and we can actually sanitize them, so on and so forth, and we get to reuse them. So it's actually fantastic.
That's it.
Yeah, part of my 2021 goal was to try to be more green. So the stuff that you don't have to throw away every time, which were booties, were one of the things that I wanted to try to avoid the waste that's going into landfills. So
that's great. Could I ask that you send me a link of where you get those booties? Those would be good in houses.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe you guys didn't know, but Dawn is a realtor.
Oh, you wouldn't know because I haven't been on your show, but I do sell a lot of real estate and I give a lot of good referrals. But if you wouldn't mind sending me that would be great.
Feel the love.
I'm just going to throw this out here real quick, guys, because Dawn is throwing me under the bus real hard. Is Don Bremer's name on our lineup?
Yeah, he just put it up. I saw it. It's okay.
No, wait, listen, go ahead, because I'm not coaching these guys at all. So go ahead and say it. Has her name? Have I talked about Dawn on our show?
Many times.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
That's so very sweet of you.
Now let's do this, Dawn. How many shows have you tuned in for?
Thank you.
He's been on my show.
Every other Friday, right here, 21.6 The Net.
Very good.
216 The Net.
Can you send me that link, favorite co-host?
We will. Hey, can you check Bear's mic? He sounds a little distant.
Does
Pull it
it?
in closer.
Hey, Vic,
Am I better
didn't
now?
we have
Can you hear
this
me?
discussion about their mics?
Check,
We
check.
might have shut it off.
Yeah.
No,
Check.
but
Let me
they're,
turn
they're- yeah, they're trying to silence Bear. They're doing their best. I can hear everyone else crystal clear, but Bear is in the background. So, and I know he likes to be front and center, as he should
Oh,
well be. 'Cause,
Christine
he's very
Ditzler says
prolific.
she asked if you post the link on here too, so she would like to look at them.
It's really simple.
Yeah.
The dream. It's really simple.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
We actually
Very
Tech Jen. She literally made a
Jen.
amazing. It's a nice.
Well
you
done,
just
Ken.
tapped the butt on there too. Yeah, I had that stick feel in there. Yeah, it felt good. Didn't it? Yeah,
He's
that's
playing
what I
that
thought.
joystick back there.
Oh yeah, he got a black stick. Up
Oh,
his-
we can hear
How do we get going?
Bear now.
Yeah, we can
Good.
hear you
All
now,
right,
brother.
so here's how you jump on it. It's really simple. TechGen did an amazing job. Our website looks amazing. TheDreamHomeExperts.com. It's that simple. It shows
TechGen.
everything on there. It posts everything about who we are, what we do. All the episodes are on there as well. Jen, you did an amazing job. It's super professional. Looks great, and
Absolutely.
it's super easy to use. So
I'll propose a toast to Jen.
I'll propose.
Not only
Jen.
that, but she's
Tech
helping
Jen.
us out here at 21.6 the net.
Oh,
yeah,
beautiful. Thank you.
216.
Oh, God,
Excuse me.
I'm gonna have to spend the night here.
Yeah. It's also, too, you could find us on Instagram.
Yep.
The Dream Home Experts 21. It's actually Dream Home Experts 21. I apologize. And we're also on TikTok also.
I
TikTok.
follow him.
He's
follow.
been making some pretty good, cool TikToks.
He has.
Yeah,
He's been
TikTok
really
has
good.
been liking
Hey,
what Keith's been dishing out.
it's pretty wicked.
Wicked.
Oh yeah, see, we got little puns too.
That's it. Don't even try. So, Vic, tell me a little bit about your background, Vic. Vic is the owner of Slipstream Studios, and Vic is the producer of the show. Of course,
Amazing producer.
Slipstream Studios, found down there in Warrenville.
Warrenville.
But go ahead, plug yourself a little bit there, Vic.
Well, thank you, Kent. I mean, I really wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I mean, Kent,
I
so
love you,
just so
brother.
everybody knows, Kent was really kind of the linchpin of inspiring us to even get started on the show. But, from my end, I've been a musician my whole life. I've worked in studios, a lot of pro studios, and, always just have loved that. So when there was this outlet to do this with people that I love, and this guy right here who inspired me, he's been a brother of mine from the beginning and has proven his worth.
Kung Fu brother.
Kung Fu brother.
So for
And
those
through
of
him,
you who
I've
don't
met
know,
all
he
of
put
you.
his hand on Michael Krejci
Yes.
for our radio audience.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's my brother, and that's why
This
I'm
guy
here.
right
And
here.
and I love having the opportunity to
You've never touched me
to
that way.
bring this show to life for everybody. It's been interesting, a very interesting journey, because it seems to be almost taking a life of its own right now.
It's awesome.
Oh, what a show! This is
Anything goes, right?
anything
That's
goes.
literally how it
Anything
Anything goes
goes.
here on 216 the net.
Oh,
there
216
it
the
is.
net.
Hey,
Yo,
how
this
are
is
you?
just for everybody who's not been paying attention.
You can have
Cheater.
Yeah, this is,
This has been a drinking show, so we're getting, the longer we
You
go,
can drink.
the
What are you
loonier
drinking
it
there,
gets.
Kent?
It was like Tennessee Fire.
we got Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire.
It's
going on
delicious.
there.
Tennessee
Ken's drunk
Fire.
and has to spend the night. Just saying.
Well, I just got some
Yeah,
words of
autopilot. I'll
wisdom.
get you home.
All right.
I have some words of wisdom to the audience. The
That's
more
it.
you drink, the less we stink.
That's right. That's right.
And the prettier we look
Love it.
too. That's what my wife tells me all the
All
time.
right. So, and then now let's bounce up. Let's bounce up to the guy who's been watching TV through this whole show. He has
How
had a
was that
tough
movie?
day. He's had a tough day, but look at the hair. I mean, his hair's on point.
Look at his hair.
You get a haircut, dude.
But you let the beard come in, and you've banded the mustache.
Yeah, I gotta trim this down, but I'm trying to grow the mustache, and what I really want to do is curl it up on the ends. I gotta
The
get some.
handlebars?
Handlebar, like back here, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ask you
Yeah.
a question.
So you're part of the Smoking Griddle Boys. Tell us a little bit about that, Keith.
Well,
Okay.
Smoke and Griddle Boys pretty much started last year. A very close friend of mine. We decided to we love barbecue, so we were just sending each other pictures back and forth. They were like, I said, hey, you want to start an Instagram page? So we started that. We created the name and so on and so forth. You could find us on Instagram, the Smoke and Griddle Boys.
Mhm.
So we've been doing that. I've been taking off with it. I'm trying to do TikToks with it. We're also on TikTok. And I try to incorporate it with the show. As the boys can tell you, that I with my barbecue, and little birdie told me that you're coming to the show this week, possibly.
Yeah, I'll be down in studio to make sure you guys know how to go live on the radio.
Thank you.
After hundreds of thousands of people.
So,
Like here at Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones.
you may have
21.6
barbecue
Great.
on Friday.
Empty? Well, come on.
Mm-mm. We still good.
He's got whiskey here. Let me get you some.
Great.
Which one do you
That's
want?
going to be really
This
good.
one or
me, but he doesn't trust me.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And let me tell you, Keith does an amazing
times.
job.
Oh my God, the burnt ends.
Oh,
Remember
everything
those?
was so good.
The burnt ends.
I
were so
literally,
good.
I can eat Keith's food. I can eat Keith's meat all the time.
Oh,
I'm,
meat is so savory.
Meat
I've
is
heard your
savory.
meat is amazing.
Oh,
Don wants to try your meat.
I'd
Especially
love to
wrapped in
suckle on your
bacon.
meat.
it's meat.
Suckle on your meat. That's what Don just said. Suckle on your
He
meat.
wants to eat your meat wrapped in
Of a
bacon,
cow.
deep fried.
Suckling. That's where it's come to. We've suckled on things.
Oh,
Don's bright red right now, by the
the
way.
best
and I
show
do not
ever.
talk
This is my
about-
favorite day of the
our
week.
Father who art in
Yes.
heaven.
I'm Jewish.
Pete Jones.
That's it.
Awesome.
Now here's the best thing, and I just and Dawn, you're not part of this conversation, so just sit there and drink. Keith, you're going to the camp out this month, this next month.
Next
For real?
October.
What is
One of
it?
those-
Jesus.
It's next
one of those
Next month.
No,
Yeah.
it's September.
Right.
You going?
This year.
Yes, I will be there.
And you're there.
I'm there.
I know
Mhm.
Mike has never missed. He's the only one in
Never.
18 years who's
Never.
never missed a weekend.
You've been hanging out with Mike for 18 years?
I've been hanging out
Mike,
with him
I'm so
since
sorry, bro. I'm going to give
1998.
you a hug. I'm going to give you a hug when I see you next.
Well,
1998.
kids, I've never missed since I started.
But you're scared of the goddamn refrigerator.
You're scared of the fridge?
I know, man, because the mold comes alive and crawls out of there when you open it.
Yes.
Yes, he is scared of the fridge.
Yeah, no, it's pretty scary,
Right.
you know.
Keith is amazing on the grill.
Keith, can you turn the TV off
I
just
always
for a
have
second?
to sneak
at
out
least
to the
while we're
studio
talking
when
to
Keith's
you?
on the barbecue.
I'm going to move the camera around, and you guys don't.
Keith, what do we got? What do we got on the grill this week? I'm coming down. What kind of sides do you want?
You know what? I'll let you decide.
I want some asparagus.
Well, you got to
that.
give him what it is then.
What do you mean?
No,
So he
I'll
knows
bring
what
some
kind of size to
asparagus.
make.
It all makes the piece smell bad.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
let
love
him
asparagus.
decide.
I do.
I love
I
asparagus.
love it.
We're
But I
going to
hate
do
You know, it's really good asparagus
Okay,
wrapped in
every wedding
bacon.
has to have
Seriously.
asparagus.
Yeah,
Incredible.
so everyone
What
pees
are
and
you-
smells horrible inside the bathroom. Exactly. What are you
No,
doing?
everybody's watching. You can't hear
terrible.
anybody.
That's the way it is. Fantastic. All right. Well, we'll get you. All right.
You know, my wife is Korean, and she's an amazing cook. And one of the things she makes when you mention asparagus, she takes like a few asparagus sprigs and wraps them in bacon and grills them. And they're really, really delicious.
And deep fries them.
He's thinking.
She doesn't deep fry them. She's against that, but really good. Since
All
you're
right.
mentioning asparagus, you know.
So here's the fun thing that Dawn and I here at Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones. She's Bremer, I'm Jones, of course. Is our show? We love to highlight people.
Yes, right.
We love to highlight their passion.
On
That's why we
216.
asked the dream home experts to come on because they're very passionate about what they do and how they do things, and they've had some phenomenal guests on their show who are passionate about what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And as we go forward, our show is going to we're going to pivot.
Pivot.
Is that right?
Pivot.
You can't use wicked as pivot. It doesn't
What's
sound
your-
like
It
it.
was a Friends episode, you
Yeah.
know.
One wicked
Pivot.
pivot.
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
That's right.
That's
Best
the two
line
of them.
in
So,
Friends ever.
what you guys can expect going forward from Bremer and Jones is we might be on the road.
That's right.
We might be
cool.
on location.
Beautiful.
Ooh, I love that.
You might catch a
for
little
our studio.
Uh-huh.
You do karaoke?
Or
Karaoke.
couples massage, apparently.
couples massage.
Wow.
Maybe next week. We might be doing some
Can I have an
bowling.
appointment, please?
Bowling, ping pong, some laser
This is going to
tag.
be the absolute crazy anything goes with Bremer and Jones show.
mean, it's
a show.
21-6.
I still,
21
remember,
minutes.
21-6
I
tonight.
still remember real quick.
What happened?
We said 21-6 the net.
Hello down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Keith, why don't
I got you.
Because he's out. I don't know. He's getting.
I
I
can't.
I don't have a drink. I'm actually going to jump off. It was fun being on here. I appreciate it, guys. I gotta
Aw.
put my kids to bed. So
Awesome.
Okay.
Bye,
And
Keith.
just remember, Keith,
Yeah, go change some
lube up
diapers.
before the big black dong goes in the back end.
There you go.
Goodbye.
Must be a better show on TV than we are.
Yeah, he's got to
Wow.
watch CSI or something. What is
Yeah.
it? Maybe it's what is that?
Yeah,
called?
this is a favorite episode of MASH is coming up. You know.
What are you talking?
You haven't seen that?
No,
show?
I haven't. For
Yeah.
the Olympics?
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
It's,
All right.
it's
No, I missed it.
fantastic.
I'm sorry.
All right, so now we're left for those of you out there in Radio Land. Understand that we got to give a big shout out to Natural Therapy Wellness Center, www.mchenrymassage.com, 815-385-8190, acupuncture, yoga massage, reflexology. They got it. They
Couples
do it
massage.
We got
Couples.
it all.
Awesome.
Tune in next
Sounds
week
good.
as we may be live from Natural Therapy Wellness Center
Ooh.
right here.
You mean 216 the net will be live?
Yes, I will. Thank you, guys.
I swear to God, I don't know how I'm going to drive home.
Is
So-
your car out there with the Nevada?
Uber.
Yeah, I'm in Utah.
Utah.
Uber.
Did you crash your car again?
No,
Oh!
no. My daughter's car is in the shop, and she's not 21, so she can't drive the rental.
Oh, okay.
So I have to drive the rental. I
Get
hate cars. I like my van where I can sit in it, and I don't have to squat down. And when you're a fat guy, squatting's a hard
I'm
thing.
a big guy, dude. It's not.
Yeah.
You're speaking the truth.
So
That's why I drive a Continental.
yeah, the Lincoln.
Lincoln.
It's a
gorgeous.
beautiful car.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right.
A lot.
It's beautiful.
So what are some of the things that we can expect to see on the Dream Home Experts coming up in the next few weeks, guys?
So we have. Do you guys want to spill that right now and kind of do a plug for what we have going on?
We've
this
only
week?
got 600,000+ listeners.
Yes.
Yep.
Vic, why don't you go ahead and speak who's on this week here, bud?
Yeah.
Well, this week we have somebody who's very inspirational to me personally.
He has no fucking idea.
He has.
Really?
He's going to be talking about home safety and taking care of your family and the things that are most precious. He's going to provide some options how to do that and some technology that's going to be available. So we're going to talk about a lot of that stuff.
Now, doesn't
we
he have
also
a sexy radio voice, everybody out there in Radio Land?
Sexy.
That guy's got a sexy radio voice.
I don't. Vic does.
Yeah, Vic. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
And
talking
then,
And we have another guest we're also extremely excited about. Mike, you wanna
following
tell us?
guest is the Radon Man, which we're going to talk about the important, the why it's important to take care of radon.
And then
going.
I might
what
only
we,
make it to your
the other one I'm
It's
kind of getting
fine.
fishing for here is the other one that we just talked about.
Well, we got two more really good ones. So
Yeah.
I think the one that you're referring to, Bear, is on October 1st, Friday night, we have a female
No.
plumber
Oh yeah, the first, yeah.
coming on
Mm.
to our show,
Plumber.
an actual
Yep.
practicing, working female plumber. She's an
Why
amazing
does everybody
woman.
think that's amazing?
Because it's not that it's amazing. First off, it just shows. Here, I have a female electrician that works for me, and she's actually going to follow up that show after the female plumber to be female electrician. So we're going to bring my female electrician that we have on there. It's not that it's amazing. It's just not normal, and it needs to be changed. Because
It needs
let
to
me
be
tell you
normal.
something.
Yeah.
In your
It's
mind.
amazing. Our
In your
female,
mind.
huh?
In your mind, I think it's amazing. Women can do anything.
And that's exactly right. But
They
I'm just
can,
saying,
and we need more of them, and that's the
showcase
point.
fact that it's not. It's completely. It's great. I love my female electrician. She is so good.
Well, that's
She's
gross
detailed.
and weird. And
I know,
probably
whatever. I
HR.
don't care. Right? It's
I will tell you,
Yeah.
but despite Derek's,
Thanks, Ken.
you
Thanks,
know,
Ken. Appreciate that. This
you
is
know,
on. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
attitude,
so
you know.
whatever.
Art,
I have,
art, you
art
better
is
call
definitely
HR.
not HR. Let's be real here. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to our female electrician is detailed oriented. She's task motivated. She's driven to do the right thing. She doesn't fail inspections.
Listen.
She's direct and to the point. She's ex-military. She's an amazing person.
As a hashtag girls dad,
Yeah,
women are badass.
women are.
Oh, yeah.
I've said
You guys are going to be very, very impressed by Kirsten, and I was blown away. She's a stepdaughter of one of my old
Like
buddies.
Elmer Fudd
and-
with that hat on.
Yeah. I
Don't
know,
make fun of
man.
his hat, 'cause he's very
Derek
self-conscious
made me
about
wear
it. And
this.
He's like, I don't know if I like the hat. He looks good in the hat.
Yeah.
But you just now made him seem like he didn't look good in that. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, now you just
Literally just talked
reaffirmed what
about
I
it a
do
couple
all
weeks ago.
along, man.
I do know.
Wait a
but he looks
Well, we
very
also-
handsome.
Hey, he looks good.
But
Yeah.
Becky
Lady in the
looks
room.
Well, we have
very
another guest.
handsome.
We also have another really exciting guest, which is
Very
April Air is coming back to the
Yes, April
show
Air's coming
and
back.
giving another giveaway
It's like,
coming in. a few weeks.
So we gave away already with April Air a full whole home dehumidifier.
Yeah, that was cool.
Dehumidifier
System.
Cool.
That's what we're giving away.
Installed by Derek's companies, factory warranted. I mean, this is the real deal, folks. This is really a valuable prize. And now the next one giveaway, also from April Air, one of our very first sponsors. So we have a very particularly fond relationship with them. Yep. They're giving away now for this season a full home humidifier system. Yep. We're going to be talking about that on the show. So that's coming up. Coming up.
You're gonna be okay.
And then
he's sweating.
We're in October, which is fire safety. You okay? You're not having a heart attack or something, are you?
I don't understand. October.
I don't think Kent knows how to drink properly, boys. And by the way, the boys trip, I'm going to get Kent completely annihilated.
That happens every year. Come on. Wait. What happens at the guys' trip stays at the guys' trip.
Yeah, but I can talk about beforehand. But I'm just my preliminary.
Even the best laid plans.
There's been several trips where I've lost hours. 8 hours, 10 hours. Remember the time we were at the
you can't talk about the trip
in the cornfield.
If it was his experience and he wants to talk about it, he can talk about it.
Right.
We were in between two cornfields, and I lost about 8-10 hours of my life. I don't know if I'll ever that was crazy. So the next thing I know, I wake up, I'm by the fire, and I'm in a they wrap me in a mosquito net. I wake up about 2 a.m. I thought I was covered in spider web.
Covered in a rainbow of light.
Kent's pants are down, his butt's in there, he's wrapped in a mosquito net.
And then he goes floating
I don't know
down
if I want to go on this trip anymore, guys.
No. It's a safe place. That stuff won't happen.
Johnson.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of safe places, October is Fire Safety Month, and I do want to talk about one more guest who is reprieving.
He is so busy.
Our first season, our season finale was live at the Warrenville Firehouse Fire Station. And the fire marshal, Mr. Lee Westrom, is going to be coming on our show in October. So that's also coming up. We got some really exciting stuff.
Right?
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and he's coming back, and he was a great guy.
Yeah,
he does a lot for the community, and we're as Bear mentioned earlier, we're about educating the public in our community, and this is another very strong person to bring onto the show.
It's so true.
We're very excited.
Jen says wives just point the guys to the shower before saying welcome back.
There's no showers up there?
No, there's no running water.
Oh, man, this is going to be great. you guys are going to experience the real Bear.
It's the real deal.
There you go, John. Yep. What happens in the
honestly, I mean, Kiki, I don't know if you're still watching or not. She probably tuned me out already because she's already heard me talk for 5 hours today. But she's already sick of me. Yeah, we need to see what's going on with that. That'll be interesting.
It is absolutely fantastic. Dawn, you're very quiet. Anything we can...
You told me not to talk. This doesn't involve me.
Wow.
Very well.
You said, Dawn, don't talk, which is a boys' trip. Nothing to do with you.
That's right. Okay,
yeah,
so...
we'll get
moving
to
on.
This gorgeous Bremer team, Keller Williams Success, realtor. What?
That's right.
Oh,
it's kind of little.
We got a little ice in there.
It got some liquid in there.
Got some liquid in there.
That is
liquid in there.
Probably just ice.
Well, you're on 21.6 in that. You need some liquid.
Hey.
1/6 of that.
Which one was that? Oh, the fireball again.
Is there anything left in that bottle, Ken?
No, you need one.
No, I can't.
Not much. There was a lot, and now there's not much.
This is why Kent is having hot flashes in the studio.
Well, the way we say in Iowa is just stay on the yellow line. It never leaves the middle of the road.
I mean, from upstate New York, you just keep drinking until you pass out and don't remember anything, and you just do it all over again.
That's what
Which
you do.
is why he has a fear of police.
I don't have a fear of police. I just have had bad experience. I've had bad experience.
Yes.
I do.
Oh, Lord.
Don played a really great joke on me one day where we were in McHenry, and
It
police.
was the best ever.
Yeah, we were coming out of breakfast, and this cop walks up behind me and, Derek! I turn around, I'm like, yes? And he's like, I need to talk to you for a minute. I was like, fuck, what did I do? I was like, where was I this morning? What was I at?
He was like, yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir's
sir.
coming over there.
Lauren, he's in trouble now, boy.
I was like, thank you, cop. Thank you, police officer.
Don set the whole thing up to make me freak out, which definitely made me freak out.
You should have seen what I was going to do today. There was a police officer there this morning.
And where?
At the brunch cafe. I mean,
For
at
this
Green
morning?
Street after. He came in, he was sitting on the other side, and I was like, oh, I should ask him to run out and
Yeah,
come get
I don't
you.
need McHenry all knowing who I am, especially when I'm driving. I'm
Nice.
silent right now, and I am deadly, so we're good.
The beautiful thing about 21.6 the Net
Yes.
is we're wild. We're a little bit crazy. We're off the hook. Anything goes here with Bremer and Jones, of course.
A wild and crazy guy and gal.
And the best thing about Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones is we have incredible guests like the Dream Home Experts.
Thanks, guys.
These
Thank
guys,
Oh,
listen, if you own a home, if you rent a home, if you live in anything other than a cardboard box, you need to tune in every Friday at noon and then every other Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time because they cover everything that life has to do with your living space.
Yep.
And they're professionals at it. They have had idiots on, like myself, that have done stupid things, and they have professionals on that do great things. Stay tuned because eventually in the upcoming future, we'll have Don Bremer on there from the Bremer team.
absolutely.
Success Realty.
Right. So, and
Absolutely.
honestly, we want experts, and Dawn is an expert in her field in real
Now,
estate.
the question is she going to go remote or is she coming down to Slipstream Studios?
That's why
I don't know. Is that grill guy coming?
Yeah, he's always
He'll be here, but you got to be here to eat. You can't eat that virtually.
That's right.
He makes great food, Don. No joke. Can you bring your son with you?
It's worth the trip.
Okay.
Just want to give a shout out to our good friend Gary out in Singapore. Thanks. Good morning.
Hi, Gary. Thanks
welcome.
for
Morning.
always
Good morning.
tuning in.
Yes, sir. And it's never too early to drink when we say 21.6 the Net.
Yes, we are having a party, and we're drinking.
Gary, of course, one of our
216
loyal listeners out in Singapore. And then when you go live on 21.6 the Net, you can get people from Singapore. Vic,
Here you go.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Here you go. We forgot
You said it again, Kent. You
Oh,
got to
I
do
like
what you
that.
got to do, man. A man's got to do what he's
I
got
was
to
at
do.
Lala this weekend.
I don't care.
Just kidding.
I don't care. Whatever. Let's get Delta variant.
Oh my God! No, there's another one too. I don't want to get into
There's
it.
another one.
Yeah, there's whatever.
Lambda.
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 The tri-lambs.
Sucker is out. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to Dream Home Experts, if you are listening and you are an expert or you consider yourself an expert, send us an email at the Dream Home Experts or it's at info. Excuse me. Thanks, Mike. Info at thedreamhomeexperts.com. And we can survey who you are, what your company is, and take a look at your work and verify that everything is done properly, and we'll get you on the show, which is awesome. So thank you.
And it's everything home, like home for the body and the soul. So it's not just the physical structure where we bring in total technical experts and industry leaders, but also for the body, and we've had, professional trainers and other guests. And so, it's a holistic thing. We try to reach out to make a healthy environment for everybody.
Straight up, everything goes.
All the time, anything goes.
Watching TV, answering phones, Kent's drunk.
We've been doing this
I mean,
fucking show for over a year, and our kids still call
They
between
still fucking
6
call
and 7.
every goddamn time, like 5
Yeah, but
minutes
if
to
you
6.
put yourself in their shoes, if I was the kid, I don't. Whatever.
They take after their dad.
We'll have a hard to break,
They do.
That's awesome.
Suckers.
Here's the amazing thing.
Yeah, we do. Jen's right. We do have a live studio audience in time, so we do have people ask questions live too.
Yeah,
so.
there is live and studio.
Yep,
And
we're gonna have a
audio.
phone number soon too, that you can call in and ask questions to.
Well, it's fun because we're doing both video and audio, simultaneously live on many different platforms.
Except
Kent has
Oh boy.
Yeah, everywhere.
enabled us from 216 net.
Shit.
Is that two? Do we got to do it twice because you said it and Vic
Yeah,
said it?
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
so
I
At
finished the
this point, it
bottle.
doesn't really matter.
no slackers,
I
man.
finished the bottle, so
Is that
Lord
the
help
bottle?
me. Somebody wheel me home.
empty
I'm
again.
good.
I'm kind of empty.
We got 3 minutes to the top of the hour, and this show is officially over. I can't thank you guys enough. Of course, we're gonna shout out Kevin Santapadre. Check him out.
Yep.
Right here. And
Indeed.
let's do this. Check him out at Kevin's PCT, DOC, and pediatric cancer. Give him support him.
Yep.
This guy is walking 2,650 miles. He probably end up walking about 2,400 miles because of some forest fires and
Did
things
you
that
just
are going on.
decrease his mileage? I
He
thought
did.
Well,
Were you
because-
paying attention to the
It's
man?
like
I just
can't-
incredible by his story.
millions.
I'm sorry,
He
I'm not
can't
thinking
walk
about math right now.
So I-
300
and I
he
want
can't
and I
walk
want you to
150.
understand this young man, 21 years old, graduated
Jesus
college in
Christ.
3 years with a double major, and he's out walking from Canada, from the Mexico border to Canada without any bear spray or firearms.
And has never hiked before this.
Never hiked before this.
wow.
And he
Oh,
did
man.
it because his best friend passed away, and this is how he's honoring his
Okay,
best
stop
friend.
saying it. I'm getting chills
Yeah.
every time I hear this because it is touching and it's ridiculous. But
The guy's
my
amazing.
God, 21!
Amazing.
What a crazy
He's
story,
he's
dude.
gonna be somebody for us to watch
Now
for
he's-
years and years to come.
Now he's also doing a documentary, and hopefully 21/6 the Net falls into that documentary. But he's
You're
doing
out
a
of alcohol.
documentary. Yeah, I
Yeah.
am out.
You gotta-
21. I will not drink rye. I have a bad college experience with rye.
You
But
must
the
do what you
interesting
gotta
thing
do.
is, go out to his GoFundMe page, Kevin's PCT, and donate to him. He's trying to earn money. Of course, he's now going into his third pair of shoes, which is it's expensive.
Yep.
I mean, there's some costs there.
And he's an ex-college student, so he graduated. Means that he's got
Student debt.
Student debt.
Student debt.
Well,
but
he's generously giving it away to help great causes.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is the thing that his grandkids will talk about. It's amazing.
It's very inspirational.
And I thank you guys for allowing us to share a little bit of your time.
Thanks
with,
for coming,
with
guys.
Kevin.
You guys were great fun. I love the sweet
Yeah.
drinking.
Absolutely. So for
Well, we're
everybody
going
out
to have
there,
you down here now, you know.
We
everybody
need to
out
do
there
this
listening,
again for
tune
sure.
in this Friday at 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Central. That's Chicago time. To 21/6 the Net.
I have nothing left.
21/6 the Net.
I got nothing left.
And tune in to
You know, we're
our
well
good
prepared,
friends,
you know, because that's
the
kind of
Dream
experts
Home
we are.
experts, because they bring it real, they bring it live, they bring it and they don't pull any punches.
Nope.
So if you're thinking about, if you own a home, if you live if you live someplace other than a cardboard box, they can help you out. So make sure you tune in every other Friday at 8 p.m. to 21/6 the Net and the Dream Home experts. These guys are the bomb. We'll make sure, I'm going to be down there this week. I'll be behind the scenes, just making sure that Vic understands to click the triangle instead of the red dot.
Triangle instead of square.
And we'll be good.
Confusing, man.
Mike, real quick, we've got to go. It's 7:00. Give a shout out to where you work.
Jay's Plumbing in Downers Grove.
Excellent. And Vic, Slipstream
Slipstream
Studios.
Studios in Warrenville, Illinois.
Awesome. And Bear, go ahead.
Awesome. Derek with Gold Shield Services, all your heating, cooling, electric needs, projects, and dreams like Gold Shield, put your mind at ease.
That's it. And tune in on Thursdays
Thank you,
to
buddy.
the Bear Facts on Guns.
Bear Facts on Guns. Yep, every Thursday. Awesome.
And Dawn, thank you. And of course, this is
I'll do it for Dawn. It's the Bremer team, the Keller Williams Success Realty.
all right. For all of us here at 216 the Net.
Peace out.
Thank
Peace out.
you. We love you. Bye-bye.
So fun.
Jesus Christ.